We are here live at Mendham High School in Mendham, New Jersey for the basketball game between the Mendham Minutemen, are they? I'm looking around at the banners trying to figure it out. And the Morris Hills Knights, the Scarlet Knights, clad in red, will take the court. In fact, they're on the court. Number 32, Eric Look. Number 10, Damon Fleming. Number 4, Sam Stackhouse. Number 22, Ryan Machuga. And number 11, Ryan Cattellas. I have an early challenge in trying to get my Ryans straight as Vince Binkoski searches for his seat. Opening tip controlled by Mendham. They get the ball inside. Cattell and Look force it back out. Shot by number 24. Miss. Grabbed by Look. Stackhouse sets the stage for the offensive end. Fleming in the right-hand corner in front of the Mendham bench. They swing it left. Machuga has it in the corner. Both teams coming in this contest with one loss. Both teams lost to Montville. Will either team have an opportunity in the county tournament to avenge their loss to Montville? Inquiring minds want to know, but you'll have to stay tuned for that. Right now, we watch as the Knights look for a good shot. Opening quarter, no score. Pass sailed out of bounds for the Knights. And Mendham will have it with 6 minutes and 55 seconds. Number 3, bounce pass into 22, guarded by Cattell. Anthony Signorelli, number 30. The one player that I know, Anthony Signorelli, former player for the New Jersey Thunder, playing down low for the Minutemen of Mendham. Signorelli down low with a patented Bob the Builder move. Anthony Signorelli always could score the basketball, always did the dirty work. Stackhouse drives, dishes. Ball's loose. Mendham comes up with it with a 2-point lead. 6 minutes to go in the first. Drive to the basket. Signorelli with 4 in a row for Mendham. Stackhouse looks to get the Knights off the schneid, along with Look and the rest of the squad. Cattell out on the perimeter to the basket. Might have got a little contact, there's no call, but the bucket is good as Cattell goes strong to the rim. Cuts the lead in half, 5:33 in the first. Drive into the lane, number 3, blocked by Look, out of bounds. Minutemen reset. Under the basket. The baseline, as they say. 5:27, 4-2. Mendham with possession in the lead. First quarter action, Mendham High School. Deflected away by Cattell. Machuga comes up with Stackhouse. Had Fleming on the wing. Fleming gets it back to Stackhouse as the defense got back. Look. Eric looks for a cutter. Swings it right. Ryan Cattell. They left. Fleming with a drive. Pullback, fadeaway, short. Tipped by Machuga. Over to the Minutemen. Good job by Cattell. Number 22 was looking to drive it down the left side. Cattell said, "No way, Jose." Signorelli, number 30, with all the points for Mendham. There's a miss. Rebound by Look. Eric says, "Look what I found." It's a rebound. Stackhouse goes around the screen, drives, dishes. Cattell, nothing there. Knights will reset on the perimeter. Eric looks with a ball fake, but he gets called for the suitcase. 4:22 in the first. Substitution in for Mendham, number 25. Replacing number 24. Just subtract 1. Signorelli will inbound the ball. Bounce pass into Signorelli was a little low, off his shin. Signorelli came up with it anyway. Blocked by Cattell, but no, whistle. He'll pick up a personal foul. First on Cattell. First of the game for either team. Signorelli shoots 2. Looks to push out a 4-2 lead. Money on the first, 5-2. 4 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. Second one rattles around, goes down for a 6-2 lead. Full court pressure. Outlet pass to Cattell. Tip. Knights reset. Fleming will inbound. Finds Stackhouse. Stackhouse. Over half court. Guarded by 22. Gets around the screen. Sees a lane. Takes the shot. Foul call. Push. Number 1, Binkowski. Number 35, Anthony Leosi. Foul was on the floor. Cattell into Leosi. Leosi out to Stackhouse. Stackhouse from deep. Rattles around, doesn't go down. Just a little short off in front of the rim. Good look for the Knights. Signorelli again. Oh, Nelly. In honor of the old Keith Jackson call. Knights need to find an answer for Anthony Signorelli. He has all 8 points for the Mendham Minutemen. Stackhouse, defenders there. He gets the ball back, bounce pass into Leosi. Leosi takes it left. Bounces it to Stackhouse. Stackhouse drives, pulls back, right-handed floater, left side of the rim, off the mark. Knights trail by 6. They dig in defensively, looking for a stop. Drive into the paint, kick out, 25. Cattell with a hand in the face. To the left, but an offensive rebound by Signorelli. Signorelli with the suitcase. That would be a Samsonite.
Does he know he's very...
We wait for play to start as I catch my breath, wishing upon all wishes that I had a nice, cool, refreshing water right now, but I don't. Deal with it, and I will. Stackhouse, over to Binkowski, number 1. Binkowski was clutch in the West Morris game. Stackhouse spins left, kicks it out. Cattell, back to the top.
Go towards the best. Come on.
Into the lane. Leosi, oh my. Rolls in, rolls out. No dice. 2:17. Knights trail 8-2 to the Mendham Minutemen. They trail Anthony Signorelli 8-2. Signorelli with a 3. Stop, pop, doesn't drop. Cattell with the board.
Go up.
Turnaround is good by Cattell. Nice feed and a cut, and it's good for a 10-4 lead. 1:32 left in the first. Knights down by 6 again. Stackhouse drives into the paint, floats it up. Off the mark, a little too strong off the glass. They tack down the other end, and the Knights are a little bit late getting to the right and cutting off that lane to the basket, and it's 12-4. Stackhouse, long outlet pass to Binkowski, back to Stack into Bink.
Come on, let's go.
Get to the basket.
Leosi. Knights moving the ball a little bit better now, looking for a good shot. Cattell into the paint, loses the handle and the ball. Knights get back defensively. They got to watch number 21. Leosi sees him in the corner, gets out on his man. Knights need to stop with 37 seconds left. They trail by 8.
3 seconds. 4.
There's a long three-pointer. Off the mark. Squeezed by Cattell with 21 seconds. Knights slow it down. Look for a final shot. A good shot. Stackhouse tries to get around the screen from Look. Look rolls to the left. 4 seconds to go. Stackhouse from downtown. Off to the right. No good. We'll go to the second quarter of play with the Knights trailing the Mendham Minutemen by a score of 12-4. You are tuned in to Stack Monster Productions on www.youtube.com. We start the second quarter, number 2, Dose. Evan Turner checks into the game. Turner takes it right. Nice feed in the corner to Leosi. Also in the game, number 12, Damian Gonzalez. Leosi finds Gonzalez. Gonzalez at the top, takes it into the paint. 3 defenders, he elects to kick it out back to Turner. Turner passes right, cuts left, sets a screen, kicks out to the right. Leosi waiting for something to develop. Up comes Cattell. Cattell sets a screen, or attempts to set a screen. But the ball moves to the right. Pick your poison. Jump stop by Cattell. Banks it in, and Cattell with... We got Cattell versus Signorelli right now. Cattell with 6 points or 4 points? All 6 for Cattell. As Ryan Cattell is hot. There's a three-pointer. Swish goes the basketball. 15-6 goes the score. Number 5, Patrick McAndrew to the bench. Scorer's table from the bench. With 6.5 left in the first half. Gonzalez strong, draws the foul. Bucket good, 15-8, 6:28 on the clock, and 1 to come. Cattell gets a slap on the back from McAndrew. Solid minutes by Ryan Cattell. Ryan Cattell, leading scorer for the Knights. And nice, smooth, silky, left-handed stroke. Cuts it back down to 6. Gonzalez, double team. Leosi and Look.
Come on, double.
Knights look to take advantage with Signorelli getting a breather on the bench. Look. Initiated contact as he went for the steal. He'll pick up the personal. It'll be his first.
2 again, all the way through. Okay, post up.
McAndrew forces his man, forces a bad pass, picked off by Leosi. Leosi, 1 man to beat, behind the back, right hand. Bada bing, bada bang. Leosi cuts it to 4, just like that.
Double him, double him.
Knights have cut into the lead with Signorelli on the bench. Good job on a run out by Turner. They got him on the forearm, but a good job defensively by Turner, closing the gap at lightning speed. Evan Turner, pure energy. Rattles around, doesn't go down for the Minutemen. 5 minutes, 33 seconds. The second quarter.
Rebound.
Second one good. 16-11. Turner pulls it back, sets the offense. Gets around a screen, drives, perfect dish into McAndrew. McAndrew, defender was there. Back to the top it goes. Leosi. Leosi spins left, 2 defenders out to look in the paint, fades away. Knocks it down, cuts the lead to 3, full court pressure. Leosi, Turner, McAndrew. McAndrew almost. And that's 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. That's 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5 is 10. And the Knights have the ball. Oh yeah. Turner doing a good job for the Knights. Igniting the offense. Just a little bit off for Leosi. 4 minutes, 35 seconds of the second quarter. Knights trail 16-13. 5 new players on the court, including Anthony Signorelli, who has 8 of Mendham's 16 points. Shot off to the left. Beyonce shot to the left, to the left. Good job as Fleming and Leosi pressure the ball handler, force him into a mistake as he steps on the left sideline. And the Knights can tie the game with a 3-point play on this possession. Gonzalez over to Fleming. One more pass to Leosi. Leosi, ball fake to the lane, got blocked. Signorelli, outlet to his teammate, 22. Ball fake into the paint, tipped away by Fleming. Good energy defensively by the Knights. They force another bad shot. And good box out as Leosi goes up and gets hit from behind by Signorelli, his first personal foul. 3 team fouls apiece. Good job on the boards by the Knights. Another opportunity to cut it to 1 or even tie the game. Coach Baglin not happy with that play. And into the game, check number 1, Jack Binkowski, and number 4, Sam Stackhouse. Turner and Leosi take a rest after sparking the Knights to a comeback. Stackhouse into McAndrew, back to Stack. Stackhouse, good defense. He got around the screen, but there was help defense. Stackhouse from downtown. Bam! And the Knights tie it up on a missile by Stackhouse. Was it a Scud missile? I don't know, but it found its mark. Stolen by Fleming. Fleming to Stackhouse. Downtown. This one was an NBA shot. Nothing but air. Rebound by Gonzalez. Could not convert. Binkowski, the foul. The bucket is good. 18-16. To the line they go.
Great. Yeah. Stand there in the lane watching.
3 minutes and 7 seconds left in the half. Offensive rebound off the miss, and another foul by the Knights, who are picking up fouls in clusters right now. Clusters are great if they're oats in a cereal bowl, but clusters of fouls, not so much. 18-16, Mendham Signorelli cuts McAndrew on him like flies on fly paper. Back out. Mid-range jumper. Miss. Gonzalez grabs it. Stackhouse. Over to McAndrew in the corner. McAndrew pulls it back. Gonzalez into the paint. Gonzalez, left hand, backs it in off the glass. McAndrew picks up the assist, and the score is not at 18. With 2:46 left in the half, the Knights once trailed by 8 points. We're coming back at you on Stack Monster Productions. Action resumes off the timeout by Coach Baglin. They draw up a play. Signorelli. Oh, did you see that? Fleming and Binkowski. Fleming and Binkowski. Let me say it again. Fleming and Binkowski running the floor, making things happen, ruining the plans of Coach Baglin. Hallelujah. Knights have it again with an opportunity to take what I believe to be their first lead of the game. Can they? Will they? Stay tuned. Stackhouse spins into Gonzalez. Mismatch. A little bit too deep off the bottom of the rim. Stack back into the game. Alex Vivia, number 15 for the Knights. Down low. Good defense by Fleming. Just got, he had his hands up. Good defensive position. Caught a little forearm. Foul. Score tied at 18. Rattles in, rattles out. Speaking of in, Cattell back into the game for the Knights. Cattell, Vivia, Gonzalez, Binkowski, Stackhouse. Man the court. In and out again, but an offensive rebound. Three-pointer. Vivia with a hand in the face. Knights got to do a job boxing out. Knights are just jumping straight up in the air.
Let's get a rebound, Red.
Another foul for the Knights. Free throw good, 19-18, 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Second one is good, 2-point game. Mendham, full court pressure, Binkowski. Over to Cattell, they have a mismatch if they hurry. Vivia kicks it back to Stack. Stack in the corner to Vivia. Ball fake, drive into the paint, loses the handle, gonna be a suitcase. Leosi back to the scorer's table and into the game he comes. Trapping defense, and the Knights get back. Not a big court here in Mendham. It allows you to take some chances with the trap and still get back defensively. Number 21, guarded by Stackhouse. Gets around the screen. Gonzalez was there on the help in the paint. Signorelli. One more pass, shot, short. Knights have to box out. That's all they're missing right now. They're jumping straight up and coming right down. If they just box out the man in the white jersey, they will grab those rebounds in abundance. You don't believe me? Just go to the videotape. Minutemen can extend it to a 4-point lead with 2 free throws. First one good, 21-18. Second one, no good. Right to Binkowski, over to Stackhouse. 1:20 left in the half. Nice move by Leosi. Hits the deck, no call. Knights need to get a stop. Cattell does his best. That shot was blocked by Gonzalez. Gonzalez finds Binkowski, and Stackhouse Brings it up to half court with 55 seconds. Pass deflected out of bounds, intended for Cattell. Three-point deficit for the Knights. They go deep. Stackhouse sees a lane, kicks it out. Binkowski, good ball movement, but a suitcase. That possession looked like it had promise. But I promise you this, if they keep moving the ball efficiently, they'll get good shots at the basket. Leosi gets back into the paint, backdoor cut, bad pass, kicks off the leg and out of bounds. A break for the Knights. Leosi trapped in the corner. Picked off. Signorelli down low. Signorelli converts for a 5-point lead. 22 seconds. Stackhouse guarded by Signorelli. Love that matchup. Bob the Builder versus Stackmonster Jr. Spin. Drive to the paint. Floats it up to Cattell. Cattell into the paint. Fouled. Good foul by the Minutemen as they have fouls to give. In what was only their 4th or 5th team foul. Not giving the Knights an opportunity to take that to the basket. 7.3 seconds remain. No, 7 seconds. Leosi, 4 seconds. Over to Cattell. Over to Stackhouse. Stackhouse with 1.7. Couldn't get his feet set, and we'll go to halftime with the Knights trailing 23-18. They look to reset and get their mojo back in the second half. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to start your engines for second half action between the Mendham Minutemen and the Marshall Knights. Mendham comes into the second half leading by a score of 23-18.
3 weeks ago, we sent a note about a game tonight. We said, can we switch the time? We start later because our kids play at the school time. This team last week,
Mendham opens with the ball.
Thinking that was
inside the Signorelli. Look is there. Look blocked that shot and came down with the rebound. Gets to Stackhouse. Stackhouse, long pass to Fleming. Fleming, one back to Cattell. They take it left. Mendham switches on defense.
Nothing. I'm calling the guy. Nothing.
Screen, roll by Look.
I just wanted to be known.
Inside to Fleming.
Our guy will start with 5 best players.
Knights looking for an opportunity to penetrate or get a good look at the basket. 2 men conferred on Cattell. Cattell takes it to the paint. Ball fake into Ryan Machuga, number 22. Stackhouse from downtown. Rattles around, doesn't go down. Foul down low.
I don't understand I've had every year. I mean, if you have a problem with once in a while, that's a.
Machuga gets his first personal. Nice feed to the cutter, number 21. Dishes in the bucket for a 25-18 lead.
Running it, right?
Cattell takes it across, top of the key. Over to Fleming. Andy Moran in the house. Down low, Machuga, 2 defenders. Turnover on the Knights. 25-18. Knights had tied the game at 18. Since then, they've gone ice cold. Full court pressure by the Knights. Stolen by Look. No. Kicks around. Fleming on the floor. Over to Look. Long three-pointer by Cattell. Ryan Cattell says, I can tell that shot's going to be good, and it was. 25-21. Cattell leading the Knights in scoring. I don't know how much, but I like it. Drive to the paint, 22. Short, foul. Knights. 2 shots for the Minutemen, leading by 4 with 6 minutes and 6 seconds of the third. Short. Look, crosses the court. Mans his spot down low for the second shot. Knights look to grab a board on a miss. And they do. Eric Look squeezes it for the Knights. Over to Ryan Machuga, back to Stack. Stack, if he pushes it, they have numbers. He got it to Cattell. Cattell over to Fleming. Fleming has a lane. He attacks. He misses, but Cattell's there for the putback in the paint. Even though there's actually no paint in Mendham. Giving them the business with the pressure defense are the Knights. They trail by 2 on the strength of 5 in a row by Cattell. But an answer by number 22 on the other end pushes it back out to 5, 28 to 23, 5:26, third period. Stackhouse spins left. Fleming. In cuts Cattell. Cattell was not deflected off of the Knights. Gonzalez, number 12, into the game. Checks in for the Knights. Knights have cut it on several occasions. They have not been able to get over the top of the mountain. And right now they need to dig in defensively once again as they trail by 5 points. The clock finally starts after about a 10-second delay. It was stuck on 5:08 like Band-Aid stuck on me. That gives the Knights maybe a little more time to try to come back. Down low, good defense by Gonzalez. Bounce pass in the paint to number 3. Stackhouse and Cattell with the strong defense down low. There's a miss, kicks out to an open Mendham player. Number 22 gets another look from downtown. Another offensive rebound. Knights have to get in there. There's a whistle. They call an offensive foul. It's a charge. And the Knights faithful erupt with pleasure. Led by Mrs. Turner. Kudos. Jill Binkowski with the hand in the back of the head, mimicking the offensive foul call.
It was a weak way to call it.
She's looking for a little more emphatic. Stackhouse to Gonzalez. Gonzalez, he's got to wait for Stackhouse. He's got to recognize Stackhouse. Oh, Stackhouse gets back. It gives him the business down low. But the Knights have to do a better job. Mendham does the Knights a favor with the suitcase. Knights just have to settle down on that one play. They just needed to wait, give the guard a chance to establish his feet in the front court. Leosi into the game for the Knights. Loses the handle, gets the handle back. Back to Stack. Stack in the look. Look to Gonzalez into the lane, and looks like we're going to get it on the other end. An eye for an eye, a charge for a charge.
Guys, you won't get another one.
Full court pressure by Binkowski. Look, Mendham gets it over. Back is Gonzalez and Leosi, 22. Back out, open shooter, run out by Binkowski. Hand and face, offensive rebound. Look, block! Oh, they whistle, look for the foul.
Come on, fellas, come on.
Minutemen to the line with a 5-point lead, 3 minutes 41 seconds, third quarter. Mendham High School. Feels more like the Mojave Desert to me than Mendham High School, but which reminds me that when you're hot and thirsty, there's nothing like a nice refreshing Poland spring water to quench your thirst, even in the Mendham Mojave Desert. 29 to 23.
Come on, Red.
Vinkoski bounces it in to Leosi. Leosi spins back to Stack. Stack resets the offense. Knights trail by 6. Bounce pass in the look. Look, spins, draws the foul. That is only the second team foul on the Minutemen here in the second half. Knights at 4.
I gave him a real quick Reader's Digest version. And I told him why I want this so bad.
Does he want Randall at all or no?
I'll give him Randall.
Yeah. Okay.
Stackhouse out to look. Back to Stack.
What? What's their beat?
Look cuts out. Sounds like some Lakeland Midget Basketball League controversy here. Hard to imagine a coach in the Lakeland League being out of control. Floater by Stackhouse. No good. Off the mark.
Yeah, Warren would know nothing about that.
Indeedy do. Drive to the basket. Whistle. Two shots for the Minutemen at the 2:48 mark. First personal on Stackhouse. Miss to the left. McAndrew and Turner into the game for the Knights. Evan Turner and Patrick McAndrew making things happen in the first half. They look to recapture that magic. Second free throw is good for a 7-point lead, 30-23. Leosi at the point. Spins, takes it into the right elbow, and kicks it back to Gonzalez.
Go to the basket.
Leosi has a lane. Off the glass, in and out. Gonzalez on the floor, goes back up, in and out again. Knights just can't find the range. They're getting layup attempts, they're getting putback attempts, and they're just not finding the inside of the cylinder right now. Plenty of time left. They were able to erase a 13-point deficit against Mount Olive and capture that game in overtime with just 3 minutes left in the game. But right now, something's going to have to change. Good defense by McAndrew. Another offensive rebound, and this time Mendham makes them pay once again. And they have their largest lead of the game, 9 points at 32-23.
Come on, you got 10 seconds.
Around the screen, Leosi into the paint. Not able to connect. Cattell and Fleming ready to check back into this game. If you want to know the tale of the tape, go to the tape and look at the rebounding numbers. And right there tells the story. As the Knights getting dominated on the glass, and they trail by the largest margin of the game with a timeout. They trail by 11, 34-23. A subdued Stack Monster says, we'll see you after the timeout. We might have caught a peace out sign by Ingrid Morin. I'm not quite sure. Yes, that is the hand of the immortal Ingrid. Yes, a little alliteration on Stack Monster Productions. We aim to educate as well as entertain. Number 2, Evan Turner with the ball. Turner penetrates, finds an open shooter. Eric says, oh, look at that. Offensive rebound though by Fleming. Fleming heeding my call for rebounding, grabs it, but the Knights can't convert. And with 40 seconds left in the third quarter, Mendham with possession and an 11-point lead. Number 3 is wide open on the side, but bailed out on the Knights by a suitcase Number 23 committing to the suitcase for the Minutemen.
Just not you.
Fleming, over to look. Knights are going to need somebody to get hot, preferably from outside, as nothing seems to be going down in the paint. From inside the elbow, Fleming shot short. Knights, steal by Cattell. 7 seconds to go. They need to take a shot. 3 seconds in the Fleming. Fleming lets his man go by off the feet from Look. And the Knights are able to shave it to single digits going into the fourth quarter. The Knights trail the Mendham Minutemen by a score of 34-25 with 8 minutes of basketball action remaining on the Knights Television Network and Stack Monster Productions. Knights will have possession opening the fourth quarter, trailing by 9. Knights could use a bucket, big time right now. Turner takes it left. The paint was not there, ball's tipped away. Turner gets it back. Good strong move by Evan Turner. Says, don't push me around, number 22, because I'll take my 2 and I'll raise you 2. Look to the basket, short. 1 and done on the offensive end for the Knights on that possession. Mendham can extend it back to double digits here. 7 minutes and 12 seconds. Mendham leads the Morris Hills Knights 34-25. Another suitcase for Mendham. Somebody get me an ice pick so we can start chipping away at this deficit. Turner getting bodied up by number 22. And number 22 gives him a bump to the body and picks up the personal foul. Good job by Turner. I'd give him a high five myself, but that would be a technical foul. Stackhouse back into the game for the Knights. Stackhouse, Look, Fleming, Cattell, and number 5, Patrick McCann. Stackhouse over to Look. Stackhouse in the corner, ball fake, spin into the paint, gets bumped, feed into McAndrew in the paint. Defense was there, so the Knights step back out. Oh, a lot of suitcases going out. You know, I knew I should have gone on E-Trade today and picked up a little stock in one of those suitcase companies. McAndrew gets a breather. Leosi checks back into the game. Good ball movement by the Mendham Minutemen. They're taking the 3 with a big lead. Another offensive rebound and a reach in from behind by the Knights. With only 6:17 in the game, Mendham popping an outside shot like that could be advantageous if they miss. It's a low percentage shot. One would think Mendham would just hold the ball and take time off the clock. Leosi came out so close to picking that inbound pass off. But right now, things looking pretty bleak for the Knights as they trail by 11 points with a little over 6 minutes left in the game. Can they pull another rabbit out of the hat like they did against Mount Olive? Well, I sure hope so. They go deep. Will Mendham help the Knights out by pulling the trigger too quick? Ryan Cattell says, if I have anything to do about it, boys, I can tell you that I'm going to win this game. Ball fake, drive, kick out. Fleming. Stackhouse with a nice catch. One more pass. Cattell. Cattell! 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 Off the dish from Stackhouse. 34-28. I could tell that was good.
We're giving you high five.
Drive to the paint. Layup. 36-28. Stackhouse over to Cattell. Cattell, Leosi, connect the dots. Leosi back to Cattell. The hot hand right now is Ryan Cattell. Feed the beast. Feed the beast. The beast is hungry. Stackhouse drive. Two defenders there. Back out to look. One more swing to the right. Swing to the right, step to the left. Swing to the right, step to the left. 4:55. 8-point lead. Mendham. Cattell back to look. Eric says, I got the look, I got the look, I got the look. As Eric says, look what I found. I found 3 points. 36-31, 4:41, fourth quarter. Step up the productions. Knights have sliced a 12-point lead or 11-point lead. Tipped away. Stackhouse with the steal. Cattell on the run out. Oh, Cattell almost had it. Just couldn't quite keep that foot. But you know what? I could tell Ryan next time is going to make amends, as he has all game long, as he's keeping the Knights in this contest. Signorelli, double team, and a suitcase! A suitcase for a suitcase. An eye for an eye. Stackhouse drives, pulls back, over to Leosi. Leosi looks right. Eric sets a screen, rolls to the top. Knights trail by 5, 36-31. Halfway through, Stackhouse takes the contact like a man. No call. Leosi into the paint. Leosi! 4-point game! 3:41 on the clock. Mendham High School, Morris County, New Jersey. Signorelli to the paint. No good. 2 shots for Signorelli. Signorelli to the line with a 36-33 lead and 3:33 on the clock. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling the number 3 or multiples of it. Signorelli sets, releases, short. Signorelli's money on the second. It's a 2-possession game. Plenty of time left now for the Knights. Let's see if they can complete this transaction. Cattell. Mendham has to respect Cattell now. It's going to give opportunities to other players, and so far, Eric Look and Leosi have stepped up with big buckets. Cattell into the paint, back out to Fleming, back to Stack. Stack thinks about a penetration.
Go to the basket without the ball.
Stackhouse cuts through the paint, out pops Cattell over to Fleming. Look on the left. Drive, dish, turn around! Leosi spins in midair to the left and cuts it to 2. 1-possession game. 2:42 left in regulation. 3-pointer on the other end. No good. Offensive rebound, 22. Rolls it in, 4 points. Lead, 2:25. Mendham by 4. Stackhouse. Cattell pulls it back, penetrates. Signorelli there. Back out to Look. Eric. Timeout on the play. Coach G with a good timeout wants to settle the boys down and get a good shot. They can make it a 1-possession game with a bucket here at the 2:02 mark of that game. The Knights trail Mendham by a score of 39-35. This is the closest they've been since halftime, where they came into the second half trailing by 5. They now trail by 4. We'll come back at you for the conclusion of this game on Stack Monster Productions and the Knights Television Network. Fleming will inbound the ball in front of the scores table for the Knights. He goes back court to Stackhouse. Over to Leosi. Back to Stack. Stackhouse spins left into the paint. Pass, little miscommunication. I don't know if he was looking for Leosi or Look. Either way, the ball sailed into the scores table. Knights need to keep it close here. They don't want to give up a three-point play, certainly. A bucket here will keep it a two-possession game. But 4 points is better than 6 in terms of deficits. Minute and a half remain. Bounce pass. Mendham not likely to take a shot. At least I wouldn't recommend it. Unless it's a good look. A miss. Leosi with a big board. Stackhouse pushes by his man. Over to Leosi. Leosi. Oh, he got a little contact. If he would have kept going to the paint, he might have got a foul call there. Hard to say. They swing it. Knights are going to need a bucket. There's only 55 seconds left. Leosi drives. He's got an open shooter, and Cattell's been hot. This one's not. That was a good look by Cattell. You cannot fault the Knights on that possession. They got a look by the hottest shooter on the team, and sometimes the ball just doesn't go in the net. Knights needed to foul on that, and they did. Jack Minkowski, number 1, will check in. 8th team foul on the Knights. Mendham to the line will shoot it 1-1. They lead 39-35 with 33.7 seconds remaining in the regulation. The bucket extends the lead to 5. And Mendham knows the Knights are going to have to pull the trigger on a 3, so they're going to be playing out on the perimeter. The Knights are going to have to move the ball quick if they can get a rebound and a quick outlet. They could get a mismatch. They need a rebound on this. Eric Look runs it down. Eric Look can get a bucket, and he does! And that cuts it to 3 as good foul by Cattell. The situation was this: with the second miss, it was a 5-point game, so they could get a 3 or a 2. They took the 2. It was the right play. They had a 2-on-1. They foul immediately with 22.2 on the clock. Mendham, the most they can do is push it back out to 5. If they miss on the 1-and-1, then the Knights could tie it with a 3, and they have that opportunity with 20 seconds. Will the Knights call a timeout and set up a play? They do, and we're going to come back with a final shot with the Knights looking for an opportunity to tie the game and send it to overtime with 15.8 seconds remaining. What will it be? Knights have their marching orders, and they have 15.8 seconds to execute. Cattell will inbound the ball. Out to Stackhouse. Stackhouse guarded by 22. Good strategy by Coach Baglin. With many fouls to give, he can just keep fouling and chipping away the score. That was only the 4th team foul. They have 3 fouls to give. They don't want to give the Knights a good look, so they're going to get right out and foul them. Look over to Stackhouse. Stackhouse has a look from downtown. In and out. Oh, Knights have to foul. He got a good look. It found the inside of the rim and rolled out. They still have 6 seconds. Let's make no mistake about it. The Knights are playing with heart here in the second half. They've gotten 2 good looks against a defense designed to take away those 3-point opportunities. Sometimes the basketball gods just say no. There's a miss. Knights still have a chance. Look, Cattell. Look to box out. 6 seconds remain. In and out. And foul. They fouled Fleming. Damon Fleming says, "Get on my back, boys, and we'll give you one more chance." As Damon Fleming with a huge box out. Only 5.3 seconds on the clock. We're going to stay live here on Stack Monster Productions. So for all those Knight coaches on the sidelines, unless you want the world to hear what you have to say, or at least the 25 people that watch my video. Corner. Coach. Now Mendham has got to be saying, don't let number 2 or number 32 catch the ball. That is my guess. Leosi, number 35, into the game. My guess is they draw something up for 35 Leosi, who can also pop it from downtown. Full court pressure. Foul, 3.7. That's only the 6th. That will allow the Knights to take it out at half court, which will give them a little better chance with 3.7. Well, not quite half court. Another timeout. This time I will take a timeout in the action with 3.7 seconds. The Knights trailing 40-37 with possession. What is the strategy right now? Any strategy that results in 3 points for the Knights, I'll take. Stackhouse. 1.8. Leosi from half court. Off the top. No good. And the Knights, hail to the Knights. You know what? The Knights were behind all game. They could have folded shop. They were beat on the boards. And yet they had a chance to tie this game in regulation. So I say kudos to the Knights. Amen. We're proud of you boys. And we salute you. Come back at you next time on Stack Monster Productions. I'm the Stack Monster. You're not. Deal with it.